Here is the full detailed summary, complete summary of the document. Introduction. This document explores the construction, supposed demolition, and reconstruction of the Palace of Fine Arts in San Francisco. It critically examines the historical inconsistencies in the official narrative, providing logistical estimates for both the 1913 and 1964 timelines. Kairos challenges widely accepted accounts referencing missing aerial photographs, studio props in demolition footage, and photographic evidence that contradicts the mainstream history. Construction and logistical estimates for the 1913 build. Site grading and preparation. Time required, 8 months. Labor force, 3,500 workers at peak, including surveyors, excavation teams, and foremen. Equipment used, 450 steam shovels and manual labor for fine grading. 800 donkey carts for soil and material transport. 120 draft horse-drawn wagons to assist in moving stone and steel beams. Challenges. Soft, reclaimed land required deep foundational work to prevent structural instability. Concrete and structural materials. Total concrete used, 3.2 million cubic feet, higher end estimate. Cement production, supplied by nearby mills requiring 250 daily truckloads. Steel reinforcements, 12,000 tons of structural steel. Formwork, constructed from 1.1 million board feet of timber built on site. Skilled craftsmanship, 300 master sculptors and stonemasons worked on columns, friezes, and decorative elements. 250 artisans and plaster specialists created fine architectural details. 40 engineers supervised critical load-bearing elements. Transportation and animal labor. Donkeys required 2,000 donkeys rotated in 3 shifts, requiring 100 handlers for feeding, medical care, and rest. Horse teams, 250 teams of draft horses used alongside donkeys. Early motorized trucks, 80 trucks deployed for larger hauls, though limited by 1913 infrastructure. Hashert total estimated build time for 1913, 24 months from groundbreaking to completion. Hashin, 1964 demolition and reconstruction, a contrasting critical path. The Periscope newsreel and media staging. A 50-second Periscope newsreel purportedly documenting the demolition is heavily analyzed. Issues identified. Dramatic music and added explosion sound effects enhance theatrical impact. No wide-angle demolition shots, only close-ups with unclear framing. The fighting centaur statue in the footage matches known studio props, displaying identical blemishes. Staged debris arrangements lack real-time dust displacement seen in genuine demolitions. Logistical challenges of a supposed 1964 demolition and rebuild. Total estimated debris removal, 2.5 million cubic feet of rubble. Number of dump trucks needed, 4,000 round trips to remove materials. Heavy machinery needed, 12 wrecking cranes, 50 bulldozers, 200 dump trucks. Crew requirements, 1,200 demolition workers, 400 structural engineers for load management, 350 masons and sculptors for identical reconstruction. Time to clear site and begin reconstruction, minimum 9 months before foundation work could resume. Steel and concrete supply chain issues. 1960s regulations and transportation limitations could add delays. Reconstruction time estimate 4 to 5 years if following preservationist accuracy. Conflicting evidence, the Janis Joplin photograph. A high-resolution 1964 photograph of Janis Joplin captures the completed Palace of Fine Arts in the background, surrounded by mature trees. If demolition had occurred in 1964, mature landscaping and full restoration could not have been completed in time for the 1967 photo. This contradicts the mainstream narrative of a complete teardown and rebuild. Conclusion and findings. The Palace of Fine Arts' official history contains significant inconsistencies, particularly regarding its demolition timeline, photographic evidence, and logistical feasibility. Key points of dispute. 1. No aerial photographs exist of an empty site between demolition and reconstruction. 2. The 1964 Periscope newsreel shows evidence of staged demolition using repurposed studio props. 3. High-end logistical estimates for 1964 demolition and reconstruction suggest a minimum 5-year project, not achievable within the alleged timeframe. Before, Janis Joplin's 1964 photograph visually disproves the structure's absence. Final estimate for a modern reconstruction using all modern methods. Time required, 4 to 5 years. Skilled labor required, 500 plus master craftsmen. Total concrete needed, 3.5 million cubic feet. Total cost, adjusted for inflation, estimated at $1.2 billion Ds in today's economy. The lack of conclusive evidence supporting the complete demolition of the Palace of Fine Arts suggests a misinterpretation or manipulation of historical records. While renovations have certainly taken place, the idea that it was entirely demolished and rebuilt from scratch remains unsubstantiated based on available photographic, logistical, and engineering data.